morning, everyone. Gina coming to you live in the Hive from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, where I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome. It is July 2nd, and we are here today to do the rescheduled June scrapbook class. So we've got a 4th of July theme for that. While you guys are popping on and saying hello, I am gonna just show you the online exclusives that just came out yesterday that you guys can order. So we'll go through a little bit of that before we get stamping. So let's see. So these are all new. They're online. You're not going to find them in a catalog. So we have Jolly Holly. And this also has an embossing folder that works with the dies. We have Bauble and Blooms. So we got this cute little ornament and different things you could stamp in your ornament. Good morning, Julie. There is Spooky Halloween, and I believe the other set is called Fright Nights. I didn't order that one yet, but that one's on my list. Leanne, good morning. I'm good. How are you? Julie, you placed 2 orders. I haven't ordered a place this week, so Fright Night will be on my list. And then I had to get this with my boys and all things tractors. We have this cute tractor set, and it's kind of all season, so you can have a summary. It's picking up hay bales and corn, but we've got pumpkins and Christmas trees, so lots of fun to be had with that. And I think I saw someone do a 4-wheeler with that. So, and this is a non-holiday one, but we have Charming Day, which is this beautiful rose set, and then has all these gorgeous dies with it. So lots of fun stuff coming your way. I also had, I guess I don't have, I was, I had my cards for, oh, here they are, haha. They're under a pile. These are the cards I did on Monday. This was a morning create class. I have these kits will be available until Monday, along with today's scrapbook class. So if you guys want any kits, reach out and let me know. So I have plenty of kits available. And let's see, what do we have coming up in July? Julie, you said you need the tractor set. I know, it's really, really cute. Okay, I'm pushing the wrong buttons here, guys. There we go. So for July, that's my goal this week. I've got a couple days off, but I have Mischievous Mary in the house. She joined us last night. She's ready to take a dive in my pool and with the kiddos, and I'm kind of ready for a nap. I was just at the chiropractor and had cupping done, which was an interesting experience for the first time, and man, I'm ready for a nap in my pool and my floaty. So anyways, good morning, Karen. So what I have coming up in July, we've got technique class next week, Wednesday. We will have our scrapbook class. We will have morning create. We also have this kit class. Now this is under the kits, not under the scrapbooking class. This is third order, Julie. This is called the Make a Memory Kit. So we're going to use this as our alternatives. Now Kelly just did this live, I believe last week or the week before, something like that. And she made the kit as is. We're going to make alternatives to this kit. This is what they have for instructions. So you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have this for 8 layouts. We're going to do 6 alternative layouts. We're going to do 5 cards, and we'll see what else I come up with. But really cute set. Has a pack of, I feel like, Memories and More. We don't even call it Memories and More anymore. What do we call them, Mary? It's still Memories and More? Yeah. Okay, so we have some of those cards. And then there's all of this. We've got DSP. So this can be broken up and cut into strips. And all of this is one-sided DSP, so just be aware of that. It's not two-sided. Labels and more DSP. Some really cool, like, look at this DSP. This is super cool. More tags and labels. And then there is a sticker sheet. So yeah, you've got lots of DSP here to play with in this kit. And then we have some die cuts. So we got some flowers, some lemons, really pretty. And then we have all these words that we can use for labels. So we can make different sentiments all over our pages or cards or whatever. So this is going to be our alternative kit. This is going to be a $70 order for this class. Like I said, we'll do alternatives. I'll include extra die cuts and ribbon and gems, and you'll make 5 cards with this. So that is what we have coming up. Plus I have, mark your calendars for the Christmas card buffet. So Christmas in July we will have on, oh gosh, I don't remember. I think it's the 18th and 19th. I'll be live for one and in person for the other. And then the workshop kit, I believe, is the 25th and 26th. Hello, Mary. Miss Karen says hello.
Hello.
So, all right. So you're going to need your 2 pieces of white cardstock for this class. So we went with 4th of July, because I love 4th of July. So 2 ways you can do this. You can do it up and down like this, or you can turn it and do it this way. Completely up to you what you want to do with your layout. And then this is our second layout here. So we're going to start with our white, 2 pieces here. And I have some balmy blue here. And we're going to use a blending brush and a little bit of a marker to add some color. Mary's probably giggling over there because Gina's looking for something
No,
and she can't find it. And I know I grabbed it this morning, but where it is, no one knows. Okay, well, Chris saved the day for me again. So Monday, you guys, I was on and I completely forgot. Oh, I have it sitting out already. Completely forgot my toolkit. So I had to borrow Christine's, and now I was going to borrow ink. But I brought it. I just had it set out over here. So we've got balmy blue. You probably need to add this to your order too. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, you think you don't need something, and then you see someone do a project, and then you're like, oh, I do need that. So with 1 page, whoops. We're going to go down the center and add some blue, and the other page we're going to kind of add it throughout. So mine is a little bit, I don't have a lot of, I probably need to re-ink this. So I can pretty much go straight onto my page, but normally you want to take your ink like this. Shame on me, I know. Tap it off and then go on to your page here. So I'm just giving that pretty hint of blue. Okay, then I'll bring in my other page and we're going to add it more all over the page. Now you're going to have a big 5x7 photo in the middle here, so you don't need to worry too much about the middle. And make sure you're doing circular motions. So does anyone have any big plans for the 4th? Mary has like a very busy week. She's gonna go visit Miss Jeannie Parker. They're gonna go tubing, and she's got more partying to do. We're gonna be lounging in my pool the next few days. When do you leave me?
Well, I think I'm gonna leave in the morning.
Tomorrow morning? Oh, tomorrow
So
morning she's
today-
gonna leave me. So today's the day. We have to get all of our
We got a
pool
lot
time in
done.
today. Oh, man. I need her to stay around tomorrow. Today I've got all sorts of running. I've had doctor's appointments. A kid has a band, but tomorrow we don't
I'm
have.
picking that one up.
Yeah, she's picking that one up for me because I have a doctor's appointment and I totally forgot that, you know, I wasn't going to be back in town in time. So, okay, so now I've added blue to my page. I love to take my balmy blue marker, take the fat felt tip here, and I am just going to make a mess here and splatter it. All over. And then I'm going to bring in, hello, Miss Carmen, in the center here and do the same thing on this side. So I'm just flicking it. Okay, Mary, I have ink available for you. Mary is crafting along with us this morning. So I have ink here for you.
Okay.
And a marker if you want. Oh, you've got blue paper. She found blue paper that she brought along because she's crafting while she's on this 2-week vacation here. Okay,
Here.
where's my stuff? We're gonna start with
show
the,
them the blue alternative.
here's a blue alternative. Mary's like on a roll here. She got way ahead of me.
It's not glued down.
No, but it's still. You know what looks really pretty? It looks like, I don't know what they call them, like the farmer's
Oh,
quilt.
the quilt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. This looks like the farmer's quilt. Good job, Mary.
I'm just lazy and I don't like to do that sponging stuff.
That's okay. Take it or leave it. It doesn't offend me. These are your pages to do whatever you want. Okay, so you're gonna have a bunch of strips in your kit. You're gonna have red ones, and you're gonna have this blue wood DSP. And you're gonna have your giant 5x7 photo. And what you need to do with your pieces, so I should say, first of all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your red here. This is two-toned, real red, and it'll be embossed with a corrugated folder. Then you want to lightly take your sanding block, and I just went lightly over the top to bring some of that white through. So we have that kind of rustic red and white. I thought that it made it look a little rustic, and it goes really nice with this wood paper here. So you're going to do that to all of them, and then you're going to slice them corner to corner. What's
I
that?
turned my things wrong. I have them pointed up. but
Oh,
you-
so Mary did completely do an alternative. She had her points out,
No.
but it looked pretty though like that. It really did. I thought it looked like the farmer's quilt. So I don't know. I thought it was cool. Good alternative. So you're going to take each one of these pieces, put it in your trimmer, and do corner to corner, opposite corners, and slice them all like that. And do the same thing with the blue pieces.
I like your way very much better.
What's that?
I like your way much
Okay,
better.
she says she likes it my way, but You guys can choose how you want to do it. You guys saw Mary just put hers in. She had her points out. I have my points in. You could use blue paper. You could use white paper. You could do the sponging or not sponging. Completely up to you. I'm here to give you guys the idea and hopefully the inspiration to just get out your photos and scrapbook away. Okay, so now what we'll do is I like to, I guess, tuck things. So I'll put my mat down a little bit and then I'll tuck in, I'll lay out my little triangles here and tuck things in. Okay, so guys, I've not heard, what are you guys doing for the 4th? We're gonna have a little get together at our house. The weather looks like it might be pretty good. The rain keeps coming in and out of the forecast, but I think we're gonna be sitting by the pool, cooking some burgers and brats and going from there. So now I'm just gonna tuck these in like so. And with my original layout, I pulled the red ones out more and put the blue ones in more. But you could do them all the same, completely up to you. It's your page, remember. So we kind of have the starburst thing going on, but yet to me it's more of a pinwheel. Kind of has a pinwheel effect to it. It's not that perfect starburst look to it. How many of you are liking this two-tone paper and tearing it and sanding it and things like that? Have you played much with the two-tone paper now that you can buy it in individual colors? Mary, have you?
No,
This is her playing time right now.
yeah. I have some, I just haven't gotten to use it yet.
She hasn't played with it yet because she's ordering kits and she's too busy working on. She's coming to Fond du Lac in Michigan for weeks on end, and you were just here for fun in the sun. She's traveling. She's enjoying life right now. Okay, so once you have everything kind of the way you want it, you can start gluing things down. And what I did is I'm going to
Did you tell them
glue.
to sand their paper?
Huh?
Did you tell them to sand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, we got sanding in. So I'm going to glue my red ones down, and then I'm going to pop up the blue ones.
Just the end,
Just the
outside
end part of the, yeah, just the outside end. Anyone take a nice long week off and then take the whole holiday weekend off? I worked a long shift yesterday, which I usually do on a Tuesday. It's usually my 12-hour day, and then I've taken the rest of the week off.
I'm taking 2 weeks off.
Mary's taking 2 weeks off and enjoying life. Amen.
Travel is my therapy.
Amen. Stamping and scrapping is my therapy. And when Mary comes, when we have shenanigans in the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what would be really good in the pool today? I've got some homemade strawberry and squeezed lemon, and we can have strawberry lemonade today. That would be really good on this hot
Strawberry
day.
lime.
Strawberry lime?
I'll
Oh,
have to get some limes.
okay, I've never had strawberry lime.
Sonic at the dollar, at the $5 store. I don't know what that's called.
Around here?
Yeah, it's,
Like-
Five Below.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Five
okay.
Below.
Yeah, we don't have one here in Fond du Lac, but
But the Dollar Tree has them too. They carry Sonic, like, drink packs.
okay,
And
and
they
that's
have-
what they're known for.
And they
Like,
have a strawberry lime.
are they known for a cherry lime?
Oh, that's it.
Cherry
Sorry,
lime,
it's
okay.
cherry lime. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I didn't know if that was, we had a Sonic in Oshkosh, which is about 20 minutes away, quite a while back. I've never been to a Sonic before. But we see commercials, so there's gotta be a Sonic somewhere in the state, I just don't know where.
I don't think I've ever been to the Sonic, but
You just seen
but I've seen this.
the drink
The drink
packets?
packets, and I tried them, and I really like them. They're okay.
Okay, so I think that I'll pull this red one out just a little bit more. I think they're all glued down now. Like I said, vertical, horizontal, completely up to you. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, we had a set called So Many Stars, and it is probably one of my favorite sets. And I pull those stars out usually this time of year because we don't usually have a lot for stars, and I love the stars in that set, and I definitely love this piece right here. So it is retired, but I love it, so we're gonna use it. I have it, so we're gonna use it.
I don't know if this is good for me to be in person, because I always laugh at home.
That's okay, you could laugh at me anytime you want. There's only a few of us on today, so I'm sure a lot of people are busy with their holiday. So we're actually gonna cut this in half. So I'm just gonna go between my stars here and cut this in half because I don't want to cover it. So we've got that. And we're gonna spread them out like so. And then we have all these really pretty flowers. These are the Impressions of Bloom flowers, and actually Miss Mary helped me cut them last night when she got to town.
Yeah, so get your order in quick for the class. So I can help. with
Yes, so
cutting.
Mary can help cut more flowers. So if you want this kit, let us know. I have a die cut, an extra die cutter here. Okay, so you have all these flowers and you have centers. So we're gonna glue all these on. Oops. And then you're gonna wink a Stella up these flowers.
Just because we can.
Because we can, and who doesn't love Wink of Stella, right? She is my go-to girl. Ooh, I put glue on the wrong side on this one. We'll put a dimensional back on it right away. Okay, so now we're gonna glue these down. So with the online exclusives that I showed you guys, does anyone have any favorites, or did anyone order any of the online exclusives already? Karen says we need to keep you busy, Mary, or keep you out of trouble.
Is that Karen Whetstone?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't she over here?
Mary wants to know why you're not here, causing shenanigans in the corner.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting in her seat, that's why.
Oh, Mary's sitting in your seat.
This is where she sat for fun in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have those down. We're gonna glitter these up. The tractor is your favorite, but you haven't ordered it yet. You need to put that on your list, Karen. We're gonna make a Christmas card out of that for card buffet for July. And you didn't know she was coming. She's stopping on her way to see Miss Jeannie Parker. So I get the pleasure of having her this time. Were you too cold last night? She comes down to my basement last night where I have her all set up. She goes, it's cold down here. I'm like, oh, it's so hot upstairs.
I have plans for tonight.
You have plans for tonight? Do you need extra covers?
I got a fleece blanket in the car.
Oh, I had 2 comforters on there.
No, it was good. It's just my feet were cold.
Oh.
I couldn't get my feet
You
warm.
need some woolly socks.
Well,
You did plan for woolly socks in the middle of July?
no. But I guess in Wisconsin and Michigan, I might need woolly socks. I might have to go.
I
buy
probably have a pair that I've never used because I can't, like, I never wear socks. I hate to wear socks. I love to be barefoot. Oh, you have cornflower in your basket, but that one's on back order. Oh, that stinks.
Oh, the cornflower one is pretty.
I know. Well, hopefully it comes back in soon. All right, I've added pop-ups to all of my flowers. So now we're just going to add them to our corner here.
Did you put your 5x7 on there already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess I have not looked at the updates to see what is on back order lately. Well, this is what I did. So I'm going to put 3 flowers up here. And we're going to spread these out a little bit more down here. And do 2 down there. And we're going to save our other 3 flowers for the next page. Oh, cornflower is expected to be back in next week. So, woohoo! So I think, oh, and we have stars. So you're gonna save a couple stars for your other page. So I have all these little stars for you. You can save some stars for the other page, and then we'll put the rest of the stars on this page. It's hard to believe today is July. Like, I don't know about any of you, but the month of June just flew by for me.
Did you cut this in half?
I did.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you. I'm not watching.
Mary's not paying attention over there. Karen, maybe you need to come and crack the whip on her. Okay, so we've got some random stars on there. There'll also be, remind me, Mary, to put rhinestones. So I'll add some rhinestones, and you can choose to put the rhinestones on there as they are, or you could color them with your Real Red Mark blends and Misty Moonlight or Night of Navy. And you could do that too. So first page is done. Now we will bring in our second page. You're gonna have 2 strips of Real Red two-tone, and we're gonna rip it, because I like ripping it, it's fun. You're just gonna take a little bit off. I kind of feel with the paper and the sanding, ripping the paper kind of gives it all more of that just rustic look. And then I'll have to post some pictures. I had a class last week, and it was an in-person class, and we made banners. Actually, all 3 of us did the same banner, and we made the word create out of the banner to hang in our craft spaces. So that was fun. It doesn't cost nothing to pay attention, Karen says.
Tell Karen that you're going too fast.
I'm going too fast, she says. If I go too slow, I'll lose you guys' attention, right?
Yeah, no, you're fine. Just, I'm one of those remedial students.
I must have woke up since my chiropractor appointment.
Yeah.
I was feeling really sluggish after my chiropractor appointment. Now I'm feeling a little more awake. So I'm going to leave, I glued this strip down, and I left some white space here because we're going to put a piece of that blue wood paper across the bottom there. Here I was worried Mary was getting far ahead of me when I got here. I came later than I thought I would, and she's got stuff she's cutting already and laying out, and I'm like, whoa, she's going to town. Okay, so now we have our blue strip. Or wood, blue wood. So there's that. And we'll flip it over and do the other side. Just placing it right along the edge. And now, those banners that I was talking about, look at these banners. I love them. And I don't know how many of you have these, and I didn't bring them along to show you. I should have. There's a ton of them. So there's a bundle. You can get the letters, and you can get the banners as a bundle. So look at the size of these letters. Aren't they awesome? So perfect for scrapbook pages. You probably see me use them on some cards. And then the banners. So I would say, I feel like the biggest banner might be close to a 5x7, I would think. And then they go to even smaller. So you get a lot of banners with this set. So we're going to flip over our banners. And of course, I will pop things up. It says, Kitty taking a nap with you? Or did they disappear? So we're gonna lay these on a slight angle so that it looks like they're hanging, even though they're not really hanging. So just slightly. Actually, I'm gonna put this up a little bit higher because we have our letters. It's basically the center-ish is what we're doing. Like that. And I'm gonna do my end of the other side, and I may need to adjust it. And I turn my page just so that I feel like it's easier for me to line up this way. We'll see.
We didn't put the white pieces in there.
What?
It's covering the band.
Nope, that's for your photos. That's your photo spot.
So we don't necessarily have that lot. Well, I'm easily confused.
Mary's checking up on me, make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're doing great. I'm not. Tell that Karen Wetstein that I have page 1 done.
Karen, she's got page 1 done. Now she's got to work on page 2. So I'm going to put this slightly lower. Like I said, I'm going for kind of a that they're hanging. Good morning, Debbie. So like that. Now hold it up. I think this one side looks a little bit higher than the other. That's one thing I do find, a little tip for you guys, is when I do my scrapbook pages, I hold them up and look at them that way to see how things are, because I don't know if it's because the page is so so big, sometimes it's just easier to take a look at it that way to see if you have things kind of lined up. Yay, Mary. Okay, so those flowers. So what I did is I put white, these are my photo spots. So these are 3x3 photos. So you're not getting these in the kit. I just put these here for photo placement when I take photos. So you're gonna have these three, then we're gonna add our flowers, some bows, and some stars. So I'll put that one in the middle. This one will go on the end. And then we're gonna lay our USA down, but we're gonna pop them up, of course. So is anyone working on any fun projects? Anyone working on Christmas cards already? Swaps?
Team meeting swap?
The team meeting swap, that's next week. That, thank goodness Mary told me about, because I don't know why, but it was not in my calendar. So it's on my calendar now, though.
See, I'm good for something.
She's staying on top of me. Well, Karen's putting her GSP sampler together. Good job, Karen. So we've got our USA. Then we're going to tuck our larger flower kind of down here in the corner by our U. And then we're going to add our few stars. And we've got a couple bows here. So I've got two of these. Oops, my bow came apart here. All right. Oh, Debbie, you just finished 10 more cards for Bonnie's King Run. That's awesome.
When are those due?
That I do not. Debbie, do you know when are those cards due to Bonnie? So we're just gonna tuck our bows. So instead of hiding twine behind our beautiful banners, I thought we're giving a faux appearance that we have these hung by a banner and putting little bows on the end. Like that. So it's on a pretend ribbon going all the way across. And then we're just gonna add these few stars. Maybe. There we go. Like my adhesive does not want to come out.
You need the new one?
No, it's just, It's
I'm
just,
here to help you.
it's just goobered up here. Julie, where do you live? Julie wants to come join us and play with paper.
Anytime.
We all love to play with paper. Okay, so page 2 done. You have a 4-day weekend. Whoop whoop. I love 4-day weekends. So here are our 2 pages that we did today. So here's page 1, and you have options, like I said, horizontal, vertical, whichever way you would like. And then we have our banners, and then you'll take 3 3x3 pictures and put them along your banners. Or you could do 4 pictures and do kind of like a Polaroid, you know, where you have that outline, and do 4 pictures there too. So you have options. So this class is available until next Monday. Cost is $26 plus shipping. And I also have, where did I put those cards? Here they are. We had a 4th of July theme, Morning Create, where we did these 3 cards. These are available also, $19 plus shipping. And if anyone wants shipping with our kits sent with Christine's package to save on shipping, let me know. I believe she is shipping out on the 15th. So I know some of you have reached out and said, can you ship my stuff with Christine? So I'm kitting over the next few days and designing over the next few days. So reach out if that's what you would like. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? Like I said, what I have all coming up, we got technique, we have a scrapbook layout, we have boarding create. I'm just kind of looking at the calendar here. I guess our workshop class where we make the 6 scrapbook pages with the 5 cards, and we also will have Christmas in July card buffet. Whoop, whoop. So you guys have all that to look forward to. I have not designed anything, but that is my goal. I took some days off to work on that, so hopefully. And Miss Mary's here to help die cut, so I'll get caught up a little bit. Julie was asking Debbie Gass. So Bonnie Lesperance, I don't know how many of you know her, but she helps a lot with Christine as far as like the Wounded Warrior event. She does a lot of the baskets and gets those things ready and decorates them. And she does a king run. Now, I don't know all the details of that, but it is a veterans group, and they are looking for Christmas cards that are non-religious, and these Christmas cards are for the vets. So her goal is to make 300. Right now, I believe she has, according to Debbie here, which she had 250, so she's really close to her goal. Debbie, do you know when the cards are due? That would be the other thing. I don't remember when the event is, so that would be the other thing. And maybe I will have reach out to Bonnie and just have her make another post in the Facebook group and mention, you know, where she's at, and you know, that way if any of you need to ship any cards to her yet and you can get them there by the deadline, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate that. So on that note, I think that is all I have for you today. So I'm wishing you all a safe and happy 4th of July. I'm going to go hang out with Miss Mary for the day in the pool and chillax, along with our little bit of running we got to do.
Everybody over.
Yeah, yep, come on over, everyone. Pool party today. It's a beautiful day, and we'll see you guys next week. So have a great day. Thanks.